Hey guys, Mech here, and today I'm going to show you some footage from a match of Gunmaster on Battlefield 3 PC. And yeah, nothing about the game really in particular, just showing some footage while I talk about why I haven't been putting out many videos lately. Um, I do want to keep putting out videos, I'm just not very good at coming up with ideas of what to make because there's so much really great content out there and people out there that are just way better at it than me. And I'm not trying to sound negative or anything, but it's really hard to compete because I have some subscriptions to game videos that I watch on a regular basis, and they put stuff out pretty frequently. Like, you know, sometimes at least a video every 2 or 3 days, sometimes even more. And it's just crazy what these guys come up with. I mean, they come up with some great footage, which, could be just from being a good player. I mean, a lot of people are just good and they happen to catch it on their fraps or whatever they're using. And I can do that too, but it's just difficult because it's like, where do you find the time? I mean, editing your video after you're done with it isn't really not time consuming. It takes a while to figure out everything you want for what do you want to have for voiceovers and different effects and all that stuff. And then the rendering time and uploading time, it's not, you know, no big deal to post a video. It can be a little time consuming, and between work and finding some time to myself to do voiceovers because I have roommates, so I gotta find some time to do voiceovers and not have to worry about any noise in the background or bothering anyone or anything like that. So it's kind of hard to put out videos pretty consistently, and I'm still learning at this anyway in the first place. Um, but it's gonna be a while before I can really get good at this stuff. Some people have been doing it for a while now, and they come up with some really great content. You may have seen the kind of the shout out I made to the Adipose and in his tutorials on Battlefield 3, and it's just some great stuff he comes up with. He's got really good commentary, sounds good, and all that stuff. Um, but some people are just plain good at it, and I'm working on it because it's fun. I enjoy doing it. I just have trouble finding the time and coming up with ideas of what kind of videos I want to make. So anyway, the game here I'm playing Gunmaster, and for those of you that don't know, it's a new game mode that I think it came out with the Close Quarters DLC, which is all the maps that are really, well, close quarters. There's 4 of them, and I'm pretty sure this game type came out at the same time as those maps did. And basically, everybody in the whole game, there's 2 sides. They'll start out with probably the most basic pistol, and you have to get 2 kills with that pistol to automatically move on to a better weapon. Well, not always better, but once you get up there, you get better and better weapons. But you basically, every time you get 2 kills, you get a new weapon. Unless someone stabs you in the back, and if that happens, well, if you get stabbed, you go down a rank. So say you start with a pistol, and then you get 2 kills, and you move on to the one of the machine pistols, and then you get 2 kills, you move on to the Magnum, get another 2 kills, you move on to submachine guns, and so say you have the submachine gun and someone stabs you in the back and kills you, well that's going to send you back to the Magnum. That was an easy kill right there, and yeah, you just keep doing that, and you eventually, once you get up to, you get all through the pistols, the submachine guns, the shotguns, the assault rifles, the snipers. The last kill to win the game is to stab someone in the back. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Very frustrating sometimes because, you know, like in all first-person shooters, there's a lot of times where you just yell bullshit. You can't explain why you died. You shoot someone and you could have sworn you shot them first, or you shot them in the head and they just don't die. Well, there's plenty of that in this. This is, I gotta say, this is probably the one game type that's the farthest away from what Battlefield stands for, because it's not typical in a Battlefield game to just run around and go guns blazing on people. It's usually more tactical than that and team-based. This is, more a free-for-all kind of deal. In fact, I'm not really sure why they have teams in this kind of game, because it means absolutely nothing to be on a team. You know, um, more times than not, you'll be trying to kill someone to, rank up to the next gun, and your teammate will kill you, or your teammate will kill your target from behind you, and you think you got the guy. You're like, oh yeah, sweet, I'm gonna move on to the next gun, and it says kill assist, and it's like, what? Come on, the guy stole my kill, and so that sucks. I think it should be a free-for-all kind of deal. Um, but yeah, I think I'm pretty much sucking pretty bad right now. I'm not doing that great. Um, there's some guys that are way ahead of me, but what I would love to do is to get a gaming mouse, because my setup isn't the greatest right now. Uh, I don't have a gaming keyboard or anything like that. I have just a regular keyboard. I mean, I do have a gaming keyboard as my main keyboard, but I don't like it. I don't. It's kind of old. It's just probably like 3 or 4 years old now, and it doesn't really. I don't know. It doesn't work. The keys are too hard and they're loud, and I just don't like using it. I have a more compact keyboard with softer keys I use for this game, which it works alright, but it's not really what I want. What I'd love to have is the Razer Nostromo, which is like that left-hand compact keyboard. Um, obviously meant for gaming, and see, that right there was ridiculous. There's 3 guys. I unloaded and none of them died. Anyway, back on topic. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a keyboard meant for gaming, or in my personal taste, I like to get the Nostromo. And then I need a gaming mouse as well. The mouse I have right now is just a regular old Logitech mouse, nothing special. And it'd be great to have a gaming mouse with more buttons on it, because then I can assign different actions to the buttons and make it a lot easier. Because I'm definitely a newbie to first-person shooting games on PC. I've always been a console player. I'm not very good at playing PC games. I mean, I like RPGs on PC, but I'm definitely new to first-person shooters on PC. That's definitely for sure. I've been playing Battlefield 3 on Xbox ever since its release, and I think I have like 7 Golden Eagles now, which is decently high, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of people that have 100, but those are the ones that obviously have a lot more time on their hands. But yeah, I just find it more fun usually on PC, because they have the larger uh, player count on games, and I think it's a better community. You have much more tougher competition, that's for sure. And I don't know. To me, it's just more enjoyable. I mean, I still have fun on Xbox because I have friends I play with on Xbox, and it's still fun. But after playing it on PC, I can definitely notice the difference in graphics quality. That's for sure. And I don't know. It's just Battlefield on PC has this challenge that you don't get on Xbox. I mean, on Xbox it can still be challenging, but PC, it's just this whole other world for me using the keyboard and mouse. But I think I would definitely do a lot better if I had a proper mouse and keyboard for gaming. And it would just be a lot more enjoyable, and I could probably produce better content and ultimately better videos. Um, but it's mainly I just don't have time to do it, you know. Getting footage and then turning it into a video, it's hard enough just trying to figure out what I want it to be and having the time to put it together. But yeah, I don't have a lot of money to get what I need to be a better gamer, and not a lot of time to put these videos together. As much fun as it is, and as much as I like to do it, I'm just having a lot of trouble getting it done. And I know I don't have any like big viewers here. I only have like 1 or 2 subscribers, so I'm trying to get out there and kind of get into this sort of thing because it's a good time if you can produce the content and have the proper software and stuff to do it. It's pretty fun. But anyways, I'm probably gonna put some videos up with some different games and maybe do some reviews and more commentaries and stuff like that. Suggestions are always welcome for what would be good for videos to post. I'm gonna have to brainstorm and figure out what I want to do here. I definitely want to put out really good content to the best of my ability, but it would really help if I could get some more experience in it, because the guys out there that are doing this stuff are just really good. I don't know. I'm really amazed of how good people are at making these videos sometimes. It's just insane. Like, I was watching videos by Jack Frags, who makes a lot of Battlefield videos, and that game DayZ, that zombie survival game, that he makes some really great stuff, and it's really enjoyable to watch him. Here I go promoting someone else when I'm trying to make videos myself, but I'm just saying, it's just amazing how these guys put together such great stuff to watch. I was gonna post a video of Call of Duty footage because over the weekend they had free multiplayer, which I played that and I had a great time. I actually enjoyed it a lot better on PC than I did on Xbox. When Battlefield 3 came out, I made the conversion from a Call of Duty player to Battlefield player because I couldn't do it anymore. This Call of Duty wasn't doing it for me. It's just so different from Battlefield, you can't compare it. I mean, people who have these flame wars online about Call of Duty being better than Battlefield being better than Call of Duty, you cannot compare the two. The games are just too different. It's crazy. I mean, I like them both. I like Call of Duty for its really fast-paced multiplayer, and to me it's a lot easier than Battlefield. I mean, I don't know. I find Call of Duty to be a much easier competition than Battlefield. Battlefield is a lot more tougher, and it's not as fast paced. It's more team based and strategy based. Whereas Battlefield, Call of Duty rather, it's a lot of run and gun type of stuff, and sometimes that's fun, and sometimes you want to be a little more serious. So I like them both, and I'm not going to say one's better than the other because you cannot compare them. They're just two completely different games. And I just think it's crazy how these people they argue and argue about which game is better when really they're two completely different games. I really don't understand it. I mean, everybody has their opinion, I know that, but I don't know. It's just, to me, you just cannot compare one game to another when they're completely different games. They're both first-person shooters, and they both are enjoyed by many, many gamers around the world, but it's just, you can't compare the two. Simple as that. Um, you have to look at one and the other and say, well, this one is this way and this one's that way, and well, you know, they're two different games. And some people will enjoy it and some won't. So, this game's coming down to a close here. I'm definitely not going to win. But I made it up to like, I don't know, level 8 or level 9 or something like that. But there's like 18 levels in all, I think, or something like that. It's pretty high up there. But usually whenever somebody wins, there's only like one or two people that are really high up there. Um, it's not like half the team gets that high. It's pretty difficult when you're in the pistols. That when you're playing through the pistols, there's like 3 different ones. Um, it's really difficult when playing up through those because they're just really, really inaccurate at a distance, and um, it gets really frantic when you're up close and personal with somebody and you're both firing like crazy. But coming to an end right here, and I don't know, for anybody who watches this, I don't know how many views I'm gonna get, but suggestions are always welcome, and uh, constructive criticism, negative criticism, whatever the hell you want to give me, I don't care. Um, it all helps, and I just want to get better at this and continue to grow my channel, even though I don't have a lot of time to do it or the resources. But anyway, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.